So we're on the last trip the old paint truck's ever going to make with me. So I made the decision to pull the truck at the end of the month, whether I had a new truck or not. We're down here in Mississippi right now. I got a serious offer on the truck, and I'd been kind of looking anyways, and I just kind of came to the conclusion the truck's running good, it's got some value, it's time to let it go. So this is the last run I'm going to make in it, and I got mixed feelings about it. There's a part of me that really doesn't want to let it go, but at the same time, it's time for me to upgrade. I mean, I talk about and preach forward movement all the time. You've got to keep moving forward, and this is just a step for me to further my business, to move into something a little newer. Is it going to be as good? I can't tell you that. But that's kind of the gamble you take when you have to update your equipment. And that's kind of what I'm doing. In order for me to move my business forward, it's time to update. So, the last run, so let's make it a good one. Come through here a little earlier, and there was a guy with his four-ways on with red and whites in the window impersonating a cop. I didn't stop. No, and no other cops came, so I did see the end of a high-speed chase in St. Louis the other day. The cops were all behind him, and I wish I could have got some better dash cam footage of it, but the guy was moving slow with flat tires, dragging parts, and I was waiting for a cop to get out and just walk up next to the car as it was rolling, going, all right, come on, let's stop now. It was pretty anticlimactic, but I think he gave it a good run. About 20 miles out of Jonesboro right now. I'm going to be going through the woods on this one. I don't know if I'm going to go through it tonight or tomorrow morning. I got to get fuel and we'll figure that out. So let's put on a splash of fuel, and I think I'm going to stop in Portilla just because my book and all that, and we'll get up early tomorrow and head through the woods. It's the next morning. You can't see me, but it's humid as crap. I was gonna do a little filming at the truck stop. It was just too hot and humid, so we've got a full day today, so we should be back we should be in South Dakota tonight, but just barely. Get the one clear moment to where maybe I can film something, and then the windows all fog up. It is really humid out here. West Plains. I don't like it here. Let's get out of here. So we're going to get up here to Willow Springs. I'm going to put some fuel on, and I would put fuel on yesterday, but they only had one pump working, so I couldn't use the slave pump on the other side. So we're going to put some more fuel on and just keep on rolling. That little deal back there, oversized, coming through the hills. Every time we get through a passing lane, the pilot cars would slow down and block everything. Then if you try to pass them, they'd be doing 70, and then next thing you know, we get to the regular 2 lane out of the passing lane, they'd be doing 40. They thought it was funny, I guess, but me and the 28 other people behind them didn't. So finally got around them, and I'm going to get over to Willow Springs here. I've actually come to the conclusion that Missouri has the worst drivers ever. It's like a whole state full of BMW drivers with worse attitudes, but still consistent in the lack of any turn signalage. These people are just... I've seen rude and I've seen next level, and these people are just next level. And the part that scares me the most is they know it. I mean, they know it and they're proud of it, and it's a mess. Their driving test, I'm sure, contingent is probably just a piece of paper that you sign that says good luck. Sitting here doing the app to get my fuel, and I've come to find out, as much as I hate this kind of thing, with the way these truck stops have been dealing with their equipment lately. It's just easier to do it this way because half the time the screens are broken. We got this scale we're coming up on here in Kabul, and I hate this scale because you don't know if it's open or closed till you get to the top. But funny story about coming the other way. We'll see it here in a minute. I'll tell you the story after we get past the scale. Wait for it. Easy. Nope, we closed. All right. So, are they in there? Well, they're definitely in there. Both sides, surprisingly. It's the first time I've seen both sides open in probably a year and a half easily. Yeah, you just keep minding what you're doing. Anyhow, truck stop up here. This one right here that's closed down now. Back in the day, we'd sit here in that parking lot and watch the sign. The sign would be green, it'd be green, and we'd all be just sitting there. The minute that sign turned red, man, we'd all be out of there in a minute. That was the nice thing about that truck stop. It was literally the last stop before you hit that scale. So it's just something you had to watch out for. But yeah, we just sit there and wait for the light to go from green to red. And once the closed sign came out, we's gone. Casey's has chicken tenders. Over here by Truman Lake, and the temperature's been slowly but surely dropping. I've dropped probably almost 12-13 degrees in the last 8 or 10 miles going into some kind of mist. So if this turns into a Stephen King novel, I'm out. But the lake's nice. Be good fishing over here. Of course the lake's down, but you know there's got to be some good bass hiding out in that mess. The bugs are also out too. It's a nice lake though. Too many bugs. Didn't realize or
Baby, read the fine print. I've got baggage and it's all Gucci. Don't get too attached to me. Everybody act like the answer. One love like in the movies. Wasting precious time assuming. Oh, were we made to fall? No, I'm not lonely when solo and solely exploring what I need. Cause dozens of times I swear that I knew, and the wisdom was scanty. Doesn't mean I was broken, so open, I gave until empty. Got it all back by myself, now nobody can tempt me. If I better off alone, I'll breathe in, embrace it on my own. Can't keep making exits from the pressure. Lessons after lessons, had to question these glaring design flaws. Can't keep love built from a love song. No, I'm not only one solo and solely exploring what I need. Cause dozens of times I swear that I knew, when the wisdom was scanty. Doesn't mean I was broken, so open, I gave. And if I'm better off alone, I breathe in, embrace it on my own. And if I'm better off alone, I breathe in, embrace it on my own, on my own. I've had my heart broken, crushed, yet I survived it. Refresh love, I've been reminded.
Oh, and just like that, this truck has hauled its last load of freight for me. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Sorry about the dirty windshield. But it's there's a new chapter of my life about to start, and you know, a new truck is part of that. And I'm looking forward to whatever I get here soon, and I'm gonna take you guys on that journey. But it's been kind of a interesting day. Like I said, the truck's sold, so I have to take it to the new owner now. And I guess on to newer and better and bigger things. So, like I said, the future's away. So it's been a couple of days. All the decals are off. Truck's just plain Jane right now. And the new owner's gonna be here to pick it up shortly. So now the quest for a new truck begins. I gotta really start hitting it hard. You know, I didn't intend for it to be this way. Let's get inside where it's cool. I didn't intend for it to be this way, but that's how it happens. Deal came, sold it. So now I've got to clean my living room up because, well, that's where all the stuff from the truck is. It was a truckload. And now the search is on, so it's kind of weird not having a truck and kind of figure out what to do from there, but things have a way of working out. No, don't despair. Things have a way of working out, and something good's going to come out of this, so let's start looking. So I appreciate it. See you next video, and we're going to start looking for a new truck. See you next video.